a little impromptu painting stream. I was wanting to get these work on finishing and get these Hulk heads knocked out. Working on the iris pupils and the spectral highlights, and I wanted to get that done. So I figured just work on it tonight. Felt like painting, and thank you for everybody stopping by. Okay, let's get started. I think I fixed up on things. I make this little. You can do it with a toothpick or any kind of tool you can sharpen up, put a point on. I use a little piece of styrene rod. I sharpen a little really fine point on one side, a little more blunt on the other. Helps with painting eyes. The blunter side for painting the iris and the pupil. Okay. First step, I put a dot of black on each of the eyes. I do. Then after that sets, I put light green on for the. Oh, hey, Peggy Dad. One of these up front is going to be yours. What are you doing into the night? Okay. What to do first? Actually, let's practice with water slides. I got a few water slides that should work with the bigger heads, like with these heads. And I think this will work fine for this skill. Okay. Sharp blade and just cutting out the eyes. Oh, Big Daddy, want to come online and talk a little bit to chat while I'm painting? You're more than welcome, sir. Let's see, we're going to. All right, let's get some background sound on. We got generic background music on the smooth tones of the Collector Express. We're going to be doing a little bit of painting tonight. Okay, we need a little bit of water. Okay. Oh, heck yeah. Hold on a second. Invite. Paste. There you go, my friend. You can use that link to come on board. Gotta get my old man glasses on. These tiny little eyes. These tiny little eyes. Okay. Yes, sir. No rest for the Hulk heads. I want to get these things knocked out. I want to work on something else. Come in. Hello, hello.
Hi, mate.
How are you doing?
I'm okay, thanks. You'll hopefully be able to understand my accent.
Yeah, I grew up in Southwest Virginia. It's kind of similar.
All right, okay. Well, it's a wee bit away from there, like.
Okay. How you doing tonight?
Yeah, okay, thanks, mate.
Or what time is it over there?
It's just past 2 a.m.
Oh, you're up late.
Yeah. I'm watching. Huh?
I'm glad you were able to catch me online this time.
Well, I saw the thing earlier on, so I thought maybe I'll hang about and see. I'm watching. I've just got into NYPD Blue, so
Yeah.
Binging that.
I need some water on the head now. I got the eyeball. These are going to scale pretty good, I think, for this Hulk head. I've been playing around trying to get the scales right for these eyeball decals.
Yeah.
And once I get them to work right, I think this is going to be killer. Plus, I didn't use the right kind of paper for these. I used inkjet paper, water slide paper in a laser printer, so they didn't stick real well, even after clear coating them. So it's basically they were test anyway. So
I've only used like a water slide once, kind of in my recent customizing. So this is like a whole other level altogether.
get you to come off the tweezers. Oh yeah, these are going to work out good. I learned my lesson when I tried them out before. I was cutting them out to the exact. I was trying to make them as round as possible. Just cut them out to eye shape. It's easier to get a hold of, and less likely to damage the decals. I've been putting off doing these Hulk heads for a while, and I want them done. And he's my favorite one of my favorite characters.
Yeah.
But when you do 20 heads at one time,
yeah, it's a lot. It's pretty intricate as well what you're doing. So
yeah. And silly me, I went and bought that new Toy Biz 20th anniversary Hulk. It was on sale on a local store, but one of the bigger vendors, Dorkside Toys in America.
And
they had it for $35. I was like, I was going to pass on it because I hate the head.
Yeah, his head looks like it's been squashed in a press.
I've seen people put it on the select body, and it looks fine on the select body because it's too big for the 80th body.
Yeah. They're basing them all off specific artwork now, though. Like the Tony Stark is literally Charles Bronson because that's how he was drawn to look like.
Yeah, that's the only reason I bought the Tony Stark for that, the Iron Man for that head, because that's Charles Bronson. I want to make a Charles Bronson.
I've only got the cap one. Like they're the same price in pounds as they are in dollars if you're paying $35.
Gotcha.
Same price in pounds, so it's fair enough. But I don't I don't see the point.
Yeah, the only reason I bought it, bought the Hulk, he was on sale for about basically $10 off. And
yeah, well, there you go.
45. I was like, I got a bunch of Hulks. It's like, then he marked it down for 35, and
But then
They
I
got
had the SDCC Hulk, the green one with the shorter hair. I sold him and then I used the 80th convention Grey Hulk to do my fix-it custom. So,
yes, sir.
I spliced his legs with the fix-it Build-A-Figure.
Oh, that turned out beautiful. I don't know if I can even see that on the. I need to get a better webcam.
I'll see them when you post them, but I can imagine because it looks pretty good from here. So
that works out great. The Q-tip's kind of the key with the water slide. Once you get them in spot, you just barely tap it. It starts absorbing the moisture, and it sucks right down to the surface of what you're putting on.
Oh yeah, I can see it. I can see it now. I can zoom in and see it. Wow.
Okay, that's going to work out great for these heads. I'm hoping I can use it for a few other ones because I think I might be able to use it for the bigger Smart Hulk heads.
Cool.
Yeah, that looks good. That's when my eyes and hands are not as good as they used to be. So that's this little foray.
I can imagine that's pretty tough. At that detail though.
Yeah.
It's so much concentration and kind of focus. It's another level altogether.
Yep.
So what did you do? You did the Ruffalo head, Smart Hulk, and the classic Savage Hulk?
I did the Ragnarok Ruffalo heads.
Oh, yeah.
Which makes a good generic Hulk head, like the unmasked Ragnarok head.
Yeah.
And I got the enlarged Toy Biz heads.
All right, okay.
I got the gritted teeth and the yelling one.
Yeah, that's cool,
And this is the enlarged Toy Biz Smart Hulk head, but I resculpted the hair.
Yeah, I see the hair. I noticed the hair was different looking down on it. So, but see your Juggernaut as well.
Yep. Shaved down the swelled up cheek and the lip.
Oh yeah.
And redid the eyes. I got rid of stripped off the paint to get rid of the black eye.
Yeah.
And used the water slide for the eyes and this, and I resculpted the back of the head too.
Mm-hmm. See, for my Smart Hulk, I used the Juggernaut hair and just cut the top off, the flick off. So he's basically got the 80th Hulk head, and shaved the sides, obviously, sanded the sides, and then put that on top. And it looks decent enough, but it's not going to be like one of those, obviously. For the time I had it, and that was my first proper custom, so
yeah, it still turned out really good.
It's fine for that. I mean, I would like to revisit the legs, the lower legs now, and do the same as I did with the Fix It.
Yeah,
because I sculpted the jeans over the Savage or the 80th Hulk. I just cut the torn bits off and then sculpted jeans on. And my sculpting skills were not really that great at the time, so it looks like a pair of jeans, but only just.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've gone back in the past and redone stuff.
Yeah, I mean that's the whole point, though. I mean, you're not going to do it right first time, so.
Oh, my first customs, I went back and my painting skill was very basic at the time, and they were just flat colors and.
The past year and a bit, I've really improved because I've been doing it a lot more. So
that's the big key. You just keep at it.
It's only natural way you improve. So, and then doing all these Dr. Dooms as well.
Man, you've been pumping out the Dooms. Those look cool.
Some of them might not be too involved, but some of them are. So, I just finished another one.
I think you're 29.9. I was like, that looks pretty awesome.
Yeah, he worked out quite well. I'm waiting to get a soft goods cape for him. So
yeah,
but he's one of my favourites, so I have to do him. But then I've just finished one on the new Mordo body from the Doctor Strange movie,
Mm-hmm.
Doctor Strange 2.
Oh yeah, the Mordo. Yeah.
I didn't really do much. I took the neck out and shrunk it down, and then put sculpt on it, and sculpted it like it was chainmail, and then painted it like it was chainmail. That was it.
I'm not ignoring you. I'm just trying to get the eye
That's
light.
right. Carry on.
Appreciate you coming on and chatting.
No problem. I appreciate you being able to understand me.
Oh yeah, plain as day to me. I watch it. Look, it's gotta be kind of insulting when I see like these documentary shows or something other, and they're talking to people over in the UK, and people are speaking just fine for me, and they're putting subtitles. It's like, why are you putting English subtitles? They're speaking English.
It's all in the accent, really, and the kind of the phrases that we use. We use a lot of different phrases.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's hard for us to understand people in Britain from other places. So it's just how it is. It's not that big a country. I mean, there's only so far you can go and how many accents there can be. But
screw that up.
So in terms of that, then, if you mess it up, what happens?
I just go cut another one out.
Right, okay.
That's why I printed a plentiful of heads. I mean, not heads, but eyes. It's when I stuck the Q-tip to it to soak up the moisture. It shifted just a little bit where it bugged the crap out.
Yeah.
I tried to move it, and then I just ruined it.
The only time I've used a water slide, I was looking for a symbol for my Masterman, but I redid him kind of like so he was done up like a tank. So he looked like he's basically meant to be like a human tank. I would imagine you could describe a super soldier as that.
Yeah.
So I painted him in a German tank livery. And then I chose a Balkenkreuz instead of the swastika because I didn't really want a figure with a swastika on it in my collection. So
I don't blame you.
So I looked for old Airfix water slides, and I had just a Luftwaffe, kind of like a Wehrmacht slides, and I chose the Balkenkreuz, so like a tank symbol. So that's what I got.
Cool.
That's about the only time I've done something like that since school.
Yeah.
And I'm 45. So.
Oh, you're the same age as I am.
Oh, there you go.
So we're still making customs and building models. So
Yeah.
You're not alone.
I only started really a couple of years ago.
Modesto, he's beating me. I think he said 48.
I only started really properly maybe 2 years ago now. So I was customizing mini-mates before.
Gotcha.
But like I would be like times like this, I would kind of get an idea at 2 a.m, and I would look through my spares and get the parts I needed to put together, whatever I needed to put together, and I'm kind of thinking and doing whatever. You're gluing something together, thinking, and I was thinking, and I glued my finger to my forehead.
I'm not laughing at you.
Yeah, when you're thinking and you're kind of like your hands.
Oh yeah, I know exactly what you're doing. I can totally see that happening.
And then when I pulled it away, my fingerprint was on my forehead. So there you go.
I could totally see that.
So I don't really do late night customizing anymore.
Oh, I know. Last night we went to 3 hours. Start at 9, and we're getting like 3 hours 20 minutes. I stopped.
Yeah,
I started doing pupils because my
yeah, that's a long time to be working on something. I try and stick to kind of early or mid evening, and then do maybe an hour or two. Just depends, or even mid afternoon, whatever.
Drop my Q-tip on the floor. I got extras. The eye socket's a little tough to get into.
Yeah,
Trying to ease it in there and make sure I don't do what I did last time and shift the eyeball.
what are you doing with the legs next to Juggernaut?
Oh, I just put.
No, you were talking about them the last time, but
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get an extra. I'm gonna replace the lower legs on one of my Maestros
all right,
and do a more traditional style, a classic Maestro.
right, yeah. I like I say, I've got spare knockoff legs, and I keep meaning to do it, but it's not out of the box, so still in the box.
Yep, that's I got one extra. I'll get another one for my project. That's like I was gonna do the giveaway. It's like those things are really cool. I think somebody would really appreciate one of those.
Yeah, they're good. They're decent, like.
That's to me that's the best size for the Juggernaut. I think the bath is actually too big.
But then if you think about it as well, have you seen like I think it was Kitbash Customs that did the custom Maestro, and he used the Juggernaut legs, the bath legs, and the waist, and he just resculpted the waist part to match up.
Yep.
Because the Maestro's meant to be like the Hulk when he's taking in a lot more radiation. He would be bigger.
Yeah, it's I like the. That's why I think the newest Maestro figure is a little lazy.
Yeah,
the Maestro is like he's kind of like a distorted version of the Hulk.
See, but he's like that's like the 6th version of that figure. So
yeah, they've released it enough where they can afford to do some new parts.
Yeah.
I once used quick cure spray to use some super glue and didn't realize it leaked on my hand and quick cure glued the bottle to
there you go.
Yep. I've had it run on my finger and I see that quick cure and holding something other and damn it. Are decals easier for eyes or than painting them? If I can get them right, the detail is just there. This one's done. This just needs the sealer after it's set up.
It's pretty cool though. I mean, it does. It's what it should look like. So
yeah, here, I can do a little bit better. I'll take a picture and my phone and add a stream where I get a better view of it.
Hey everyone.
Hey, that's been a little bit of
trying
to get the Hulk kids taken care of.
I can see that.
And I will share this too. Facebook. I can load it up.
So I left the molds alone.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're rock solid.
Yeah, they have to fix it stuff. It hardens rock hard.
And that's on glass.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go. Cool.
Yeah, that's the decals for the eyes.
Nice. That's hard to believe. Like.
See?
Cool.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Earlier I was trying to sand some of it to make it more rounded.
Okay. That looks good. Now we'll do a few others. Oh, I like that.
I'm trying to get this page done because the page done right now because I gotta get that that campaign to launch.
Mm-hmm. The I'm still learning with the decals. So that was easier than doing a full paint job. I was able to. I messed one up and I printed enough out where I had a replacement. They're not great. Some of these I don't have sizes that small, so I'm going to have to do traditional painting. I got this one. Where did I use my brush? There it is. So this little tool here out of styrene. I can just dot the I's.
Yeah, I think I'll just make that as a silhouette since drawing as small as it is. I can show that much detail anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I'm drawing this panel here. You
Yeah.
want to see?
Sure.
I'm trying to do like a late 18th century kitchen.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll speak it to customize them. Right, okay. Cool.
There we go.
Okay, Shadow Watcher, Demon Slayer. I'm getting things together for a custom League of Legends Jinx figure. Oh, that'd be cool. Finger or tattoos on or water slides. If you can get the water slides to turn out right, that would probably you can get the most detail out of them.
Thankfully, I don't really need to do any kind of water slides on one of my custom, which I'm not sure if you would call this custom or just a modification to the figure. Yeah, what do you think of that?
Now this one I did the water slide eyebrows just to try them out. And I always do the eyes. I start with black, so I have like the little halo around the eyes.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll mix up like a dark green or something, or if I want to do like a green eyes. But with these, I'm just doing black, and I'll put the light green over top of that, and leave the black edge. What custom is you working now on, Gary?
Oh, just like that Doom, and nothing else really. I'm going to start working on a diorama again probably tomorrow or the next couple of days.
Too bad my friend the Gobi Custom's not here. He's makes some killer dioramas.
I've only done one, so this is like one for me. For my dooms, for some of my dooms, so I'm going to try and do like a kind of castle looking sort of thing. So we'll see how it goes. I practiced on the one that I did for my mate. So
Yep. I know a lot of people have been asking me, like, did I miss the pre? Well, I've been painting all these heads up for the Hulks, and people was like, did I miss the pre-order for these? How do I order these? It's like, I'm painting these for myself and friends. Everybody inquiring, but
I'm really appreciative, like, so I'm looking forward to getting one of those.
yeah, these are the scaled down ones I did for the 80th Hulk, and they look pretty good in scale.
Actually, right here.
Oh yeah.
I'm drawing like a meat cleaver. I should probably draw it. What the other pots and pans are?
What are you drawing again?
Meat cleaver.
Oh, the whole scene. I mean,
yeah, the whole scene in this area. Take a look.
I see that.
But yeah, in this scene, the house is supposedly abandoned, but it's actually haunted.
I was thinking about the. I was interacting with a friend of mine on his stream. They got talking about meth ghost.
Meth ghost.
Like a haunted house, but they were like meth addicts. And in the middle of the night, the ghosts steal your copper out of your house.
What?
That's what my comment was when he said that. It's like, yeah, in the middle of the night, the meth ghost steal your copper out of your house.
That's funny.
That's the biggest thing about working with Tamiya. It's like paint gets that skin really quickly. With testers, it took a while for that skin. When you work on it, like it starts to harden, like set up.
Yeah.
So you gotta keep it thinner close by.
Actually, another question I have is, when you're trying to mix the paint to get like a certain color, you don't do it on the figure. You do it like in a separate cup, right?
Yep.
Sorry, this was like a dumb question.
I always do test like a scrap piece of paper or plastic or something other, and I'll mix up some paints to get the color right.
I have these caps just in case.
If it is a color that I need a lot of, I'll buy like glass vials, like for the where to mix paint into, and store it.
Yeah.
Empty paint jars. One more. Yeah. It's like the green for the Hulks. A little glass jars all mixed up. It is a pretty close base color for the 80th Hulk skin tone.
Yeah.
Which is close to the Marvel Select. You gotta mix a little bit of white to dull it down.
Those Hulk heads look really well done.
What's that weird popping noise?
I don't know.
Gary, your mic's doing something weird, I think.
Phone, probably that.
Yeah, I muted you for a second. Yeah, what was it? It was popping. It was weird.
Alright, sorry about that.
StreamYard does some weird things on mobile devices.
This is the first time I've done this, so might be catch up.
I'm glad you was able to catch me live. Right.
Yeah, I don't generally catch it, but I try and watch it back, like. But It's cool to see you working,
Yeah.
especially on something that I know, like I'm into as well. So,
Mm-hmm.
how are you getting on with your Ultra Force customs?
Oh, that's what I'm wanting to finish these whole kids up for. Once I get that, I can get back on the hard case.
Oh yeah, see, like the parts up the top of where
Yep.
your paints are there.
Yeah, I want to get back on that. I've been trying to track down the styrene size I need too for like some of the costume details.
Oh yeah.
Hobby Lobby don't carry the size that I need anymore, and the local hobby store, the straight up hobby store, don't carry styrene at all anymore. It's like, what?
That's the thing as well. Like,
The hobby store is still in denial that he thinks testers is coming back. It's like, dude, shut down. Rust-Oleum, shut it down. It's not coming back. You need to get another brand.
I paint with Vallejo,
Mm-hmm.
but just with brush. Like, don't airbrush.
Yeah, I've got an airbrush, but I rarely use it.
I wanted to kind of get into it, but I've never really never taken the time.
It's unless you got like a dedicated area for airbrushing, it's kind of pain in the ass.
Yeah, that's it. I don't even have the space. Every time I want to customize, I've got to move things around, drag out the stuff I want to use, my paints and whatever, my sculpt, and then put it all back when I'm finished. So it's a pain in the arse.
Yeah.
Sometimes I really am in the mood for it. So kind of got to set myself up for it.
Mm-hmm.
Do a few things at a time and then kind of build up a few things and then get it out of the way. I've got I'm looking for the retro Doom, the carded one. Looking for another of those because I bought an Ultron to swap the limbs over. Because some of the ones I've done, this basically that. It's a limb swap and some paint, but it's a different look. You know what I mean? It can give a totally different look. So.
Yep.
And the quantum suit Captain America, that makes a good base for a Doombot. So.
Oh. Man, how about that?
Well, I've got 3 of those now, and I've just done a Doombot on the War Machine body from Endgame, the black War Machine.
Oh, stand up for a second. I got a hard wooden chair I'm sitting on while I'm customizing this.
Oh yeah,
I'm getting old to sit on this too long. I picked this up when Toys R Us in the US was going out of business, and it's a weird sci-fi movie they made, a Viridian World or something other. Robots.
Oh yeah.
I was going to get 2 of them. I think the NECA made them.
They actually look familiar. I can't remember where that's from though.
And NECA made these, and I was like, man, they look like cool, like generic Doombots.
Yeah. I mean, it's you've seen what they look like over the years. They could look like anything, basically.
Yeah, that's why I was
So
like, that could work.
I used those quantum suits, some of the limbs from the Doctor Dooms, and then like just random cut off plastic from other figures and cover up the A symbol, or you could sculpt over it or whatever. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
And then I used the Gamerverse Iron Man head. So yeah. I'll send you a photo of them.
Cool.
Tomorrow.
I look forward to them.
And like I said, I did the War Machine. I just basically painted that silver. Did some highlights, like green highlights. It looks all right. like a heavy doom bot kind of the next step up.
Mm-hmm.
So each time I buy a doom and I use the limbs or I use somebody else's limbs, I've got spare limbs. So I just buy another quantum cap and do another doom bot.
That's one of those things. Like, why is Hasbro making that? Because people would buy the Living Daylights out of doom bots.
Yeah, that should have been an army builder years ago.
There's
They
a
made
lot
that
of
one really rare one,
Yeah,
and never did like re-release it or like even attempt to release it.
there are a lot of figures that they've made that should have been army builders, like that multiple man.
yeah.
That should
Never
have been an
done
army
him.
builder.
Heck, they could actually do another. They could do a box set, just have multiple man with different heads on them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, there we go. Hey there, my friend.
What's going on, guys?
We need tons of eyes.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, pretty good. How'd those legs turn out? The sculpt come out all right?
Yeah. I had to do some sanding a bit to round it out,
Right.
but I think for my first time doing this part, I think I probably did pretty good.
Yeah, it turned out pretty good. I like it.
I mean, I might need thin this out a bit more, but
Yeah, because they're a little deep, but you could always just sand them down a little bit and even just go over a little more sculpt on there, and you'll be fine.
because like I said before, I was trying to copy this, and if my camera would focus, let's see, you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
on it. Yeah.
I think your best bet's going to be just to utilize your medium, which is art. You're sketching, and you can actually just produce it on there. So that way you can actually, just go off of what you actually drew.
Yeah. A little later, I'm gonna start sculpting on this.
Yeah.
And then put it back on the leg. But not until it's well hardened as well.
Oh, he's painting Hulk heads and stuff. He's painting one of these for me.
I promise Gary's not talking to himself. He's actually talking to me.
Yeah, he's talking to somebody, right?
Yeah, I'm speaking to somebody.
Yeah, you know what? So long as we don't answer ourselves, if we talk to ourselves, so long as we don't answer ourselves, we're okay.
I tried to turn the volume down, but obviously didn't.
So that's
do it
the
right.
beauty of talking to you guys while I'm painting. It sounds like I'm crazy because I'm like, okay, that's good right there.
I was gonna try to modify the body a bit, but then it got a little bit too messy to the point where I just kind of washed the clay off and a bit of the paint off too.
Yeah, the clay will strip paint.
Is that for Unit B? I'm sorry, how you doing? Pretty good.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
The clay, when it's wet, it can strip and paint inside the field.
You mentioned something last night in the stream about heating up figures, like the microwave method or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you said about don't do that when you've painted, obviously. But how do you put a figure together when you've painted it without heating up?
Blow dry it, but heat, don't use water, it'll ruin the paint.
Yep.
But will it not do the same with the blow dryer? The hair dryer, like?
If you're sealed, you're fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you got raw paint on there and you didn't seal it, then you're gonna have some issues too. It might get a little gummy on you.
Yeah, I've heard that. That's why I redid. Well, when I redid my King Thanos, because the paint on that was rotten. It was just like you could blow it off anytime you touched it. It was still soft.
One of the most durable sealers I've used is Duplicolor Automotive Clear Coat, the spray can.
Yeah.
And that stuff's super durable. That's what I hit the shoes with for my Smart Hulk I'm working on. And I hit that earlier today. Then right before the stream, I just shot them with some dull coat. the whites on those.
I used the boots or the shoes from the knockoff Juggernaut on my Smart Hulk.
Yep,
This
that's
is-
what. That's
this
what
is
I'm doing too, sir.
Yeah, it makes sense, eh?
Yeah.
It's the Hulk. It's the Smart Hulk body. Anyway, so
He most time in a fight he'd lose his shoes, but still.
well, yeah.
At least he got the bunny slippers on, right?
Yeah, well.
Hasbro did do a Smart Hulk, but they did a Gamerverse version of it. And I don't think that's why anyone really wanted. They wanted like a comic version of Smart Hulk.
Was that the Toy Biz version?
No, it's the Hasbro version.
Hasbro did the MCU Smart Hulk bath. Then they did the Gamerverse one when he did in gray, the Outback Hulk.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's the same body.
Yeah, same body, but they had one giant arm for some reason.
But then they did like you've got the Outback, the KO Outback Hulk. That's on the 80th body, which it should have been. So
yeah, it's so much better.
that's why I used to do my civilian Juggernaut.
How like that? There he is. There's the man with the plan.
Hey. What's happening?
So, didn't mean to drop a impromptu stream on you. It's just like, man, I want to get these Hulk hits done.
Might as well, right?
Yep. Man, the water slide eyes turned out great on the Toy Biz heads.
Yeah, I saw that pic. It looks really good.
It's like, I don't have a lot of those. I don't have enough the size I need for like the smaller Smart Hulk heads.
Yeah.
That would be. I'm still experimenting to get the sizes right for the irises,
Yeah.
and I don't. And what's funny is these Ruffalo Hulk heads. They're some of the bigger heads, and they got the smallest eyes.
Yeah, he's kind of got that little, like his eyes are like kind of squinty there.
Yep.
I suppose as well, it's meant to be based on a real person, eh? So
Yeah.
instead of the comic version.
Well, I remember telling Jared a while ago we were talking about the new Select Hulk and thinking about heads, and I just thought about it because I happened to see I have it in package still just around the corner from me here, and I walked by it and I saw the unmasked head, and I was like, oh, that Select came with both heads. That's right, and I sent just sent the picture to Jared, and he was like, yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
It looks good on the new Marvel Select body. Because I mean, you can actually use that as an MCU or a comic Hulk if you think about it. That head works both ways.
I've missed out on the Select Hulk. Like, too hard to find here now.
The red one's coming out, so
Yeah, it's the new one.
wow. See,
Yeah, that head looks great on this
Yeah,
body.
that's
Yeah,
cool.
that-
Like,
you know what? That's perfect. Either MCU or comic. It doesn't really matter.
Yep.
That's
He's
perfect
not
head.
overly jacked like a comic book Hulk.
Yeah.
Totally could work for MCU Hulk.
I've seen people doing the Maestro on that Select Hulk as well,
Yeah.
because the gauntlets fit.
Yeah.
The
The
gaunt-
gauntlets fit the necklace, and
Yeah.
I actually saw somebody put the knockoff Juggernaut boots on it. You know what? They look too small.
Yeah. The Juggernaut Build-A-Figure ones are bigger.
Yeah.
I haven't even bought a Hulk figure yet.
You ain't got no Hulk figures. Well, you gotta get off his stream. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, you know what? We don't want you here anymore.
They're still doing that sale on
Dorkside's got them for $35 right now for the.
Yeah, all you gotta do is change out the head sculpt so you don't have the Rick James head.
Yeah.
What did Spitfish say to the face? Smash.
No.
Yeah, they got the Lady Jace, I think, for like what, $7.99 right now?
I think
there's
so.
a lot
Those
of-
those are good enough to where they can actually be like good, just fodder female figures. Like,
Yeah.
And the Duke, I think, is at $9.99.
Who hath summoned me?
Damn. Oh, I didn't say your name this time. I didn't Beetlejuice you.
I was summoned through the chat of my Facebook.
Let's cut out a few more eyes. I think I can use these eyes on the bigger Smart Hulk heads. I went ahead and painted the black on one of them. I'm going to try those, but yeah, I just can't get over how well that worked.
What are those for? The bigger ones?
Oh, the bigger eyes?
The bigger Smart Hulk heads.
Oh, not that one. That one. They look fantastic on this select body.
Select. Ah, yeah, cool. Yep.
Oh, yeah, that looks really good.
I promise I'm going to get me a better webcam.
Man, I don't want to hear it. My camera's terrible.
Has anyone tried the Beta Ray Bill head on the new armored Thor buck? I think it looks pretty good. I've seen that. It does look pretty good. A lot of people started calling it the Beta Ray Thor.
Beta Ray Thor.
Yeah.
Is that new one with the overlay? Like the torso and that soft plastic, I guess.
He's talking about the Love and Thunder Thor.
It would need,
Thor.
It wouldn't need.
Beta Ray. I'm sorry.
It wouldn't need much to be better than the head that it's got anyway, because I don't know how he's meant to see out of that helmet like.
Turn my brand logo off. We got something now. I was covering Gary up.
Wait,
right.
Dom just disappeared.
There he is again. He lost sound, so he's back.
Wait a minute. I see Dom's face again. Holy crud.
He's lost sound.
Let's see.
Do you have any experience with Marvel Icon Hulk figure? I was trying to separate the torso from for custom.
Is that the one from the Disney store?
Oh, the big Icon one from Toy Biz. Those 12 inches when they before they lost the license to Hasbro. Yeah, the big 12-inch Icon. I guess that's what he's referring to.
That's that gigantic one though, right? They made only a few figures of that, like the Wolverine and Hulk.
Yep.
I never dealt with those.
They had Beast and Dark Beast and regular Beast.
Mm-hmm.
Dom, the Hulk Smash, made a killer Sasquatch out of one of the beasts.
Yeah, he did. He showed me that thing. That thing was just looks amazing.
He got a buddy of his to do like a 3D printed head. It looks great. I don't think you can heat and pop that torso on that one. That's going to be one where it's Toy Biz. You're going to have to crack it.
Yeah, a Hulk Smash did say he lost sound. He said he lost cat sound.
Yeah, lost sound. Anyone getting this?
Can you hear us now, Dom?
We see you.
We see you. Can you hear us? Let's see. You tried hot water, screwdriver, drill bit, pliers, but nothing works. Yeah.
Hold on. That might be a solid piece.
It's probably glued like crazy to be that those big Toy Biz figures.
Is it hollow?
It's built like a giant Marble Legend. So.
Okay.
Actually, I've got one right close by. Hold on.
Anybody want to borrow the Scream mascot?
The amount of times I've injured myself trying to take apart torsos is unreal.
Here we go. I think this is the one he's talking about.
Oh man, that thing looks freaking massive.
This is basically a giant version of like the Planet Hulk body and the War Hulk. So the reason why you can't get this apart, if it's built just like those, this torso is sandwiched around a peg. It is glued around the peg. There's no way to get it apart without cracking this torso. Same way with the waist. That'll have to be cracked too to get apart.
Speaking of your...
I took apart a Planet Hulk. and this is just a blown up Planet Hulk figure.
Hey, as you see, I have a little attachment, so I just wanted to come on and say hey.
Yeah.
But I'll bang out tonight, and I will catch y'all on the next one.
Yes, sir. Like I said, this was just a.
You guys have a good. You have a good night. You know, I'll be supporting you from the sidelines. Hey, y'all take it easy.
Have a good
Later.
day.
Yes.
You got sound back?
Yeah, I got it.
There we go.
Good deal.
Speaking of your like taking apart torsos and stuff,
Uh-huh.
you remember the wee mold thing you did to stretch your Smart Hulk?
Oh yeah, making modifying the diaphragm ball socket.
Yeah. Are you doing those? You said you were trying to get a mold.
I was I haven't made a mold on that one yet, and I don't. My mold making is not the best. I'm still learning on that stuff.
You think it was the type of plastic you were on about?
Yeah, it would need like a soft resin, like make it where it's or like a rubbery resin.
Yeah.
And make sure.
It did make the difference, though, eh?
Oh yeah, it adds just a little bit of height. Add that clearance you need to keep from paint rub.
0.2 and 0.3.
The KOs are built differently, and they don't have as much clearance as the factory. You got a little more clearance.
Yeah, it's really even the top of the torso really sharp, eh?
Yeah, it's super sharp plastic on the KO. It's meant to scrape scrape paint.
Yeah, well, because like I said, I used the knockoff Outback Hulk to do the Juggernaut, and the reason I did that was because I could do him like in a t-shirt, like in a grey t-shirt. You don't have to worry about the paint rub there because it's either that or you grind away the.
Shadow Walker Demon Slayer. Sorry, it wasn't better.
Hey, Jared, do you think some O-ring if you were to build up a couple of O-rings, that would help in the torso to give it a little bit of space?
Oh, on the KOs?
Yeah.
Which the problem was just adding the O-rings. Grab one here. This is the first one. First version I did.
Yeah.
You gotta cut down. Let's see, how was it? You gotta cut down the lip on the bottom.
Yeah.
You gotta actually still Dremel and use the O-ring. Get the where is bag of plastic.
So that piece right there that you got on the table there, that's in the figure, or you made that?
That is the modified version of the Juggernaut.
Okay.
That's a piece that came in it, right?
Extend the cup, then cut down the lip here so it sit down, then add height. Juggernaut hands.
That's a piece that came in there, right? You just modded it?
Yep, this is a modified piece. Trying to find my whole parts. I stuck them somewhere. I don't know. When I was talking to Gary, he's like, my custom station. Like everybody else, I have limited room to customize. I got probably a little more than some, but
yeah.
Got more than I do. I think I just need to use the girls too.
Customizing the workstation is just completely covered in parts. Anyway, it sandwiches around the ball cup socket. This is not on the factory figure, unfortunately. This would make. I wish that the factory figures were built like the KOs, where you can actually just take screws apart and you don't have to crack it to the lower torso.
I have a Build-A-Figure Juggernaut.
Those are good ones. But he's real bulky, though. I like the articulation on that one. Maybe if I reverse body, you got the reverse diaphragm joints.
I'm gonna go get him a rubber back.
How much for the head sculpt for the Hulk? These are actually for myself and some friends right now. I don't have anything currently for sale. Unfortunately, I've had a lot of people inquiring.
No commissions.
No commissions currently. Unless
How dare you?
I think I'd wait to get.
I'm back. Yeah, this is actually my first Build-A-Figure right here.
Yeah.
The waist is one of the most expensive pieces on that. Waist and the head.
That's the thing. I think I'd wait to get those legs and that waist to do the Maestro.
Yeah.
If I was going to do it, because it should be bigger.
Yeah, Maestro. I wish they would just give it a whole new sculpt for the Maestro. The skin tech, the Maestro should be like blistered, like wrinkly, and he's absorbed all that nuclear radiation. And
isn't he supposed to have like warts on his body?
He should have like warts and sores.
Look how long it took them to get a decent sized Abomination, and even then it wasn't the comic
the right
version.
one. Exactly.
Yep.
It's the Gamerverse version. Then everybody's got to either get a head from whatever and swap it over.
Yeah,
there's no way that's to scale for the Hulk. No way. That's nonsense.
How tiny that is.
It's nonsense. It didn't make any sense at all.
No. Of course, when they made this is probably actually bigger than the Hulk they were making at the time.
Yeah, well.
They hadn't made the anniversary yet, so.
That makes sense.
I still thought that was too small, but.
It makes sense for an MCU Hulk.
The Toy Biz one's bigger.
Bigger than that, but.
The Toy Biz one you got single carded is bigger than this one.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw the last comment, but thanks for the information.
I got a Toy Biz head and put it on my Gamerverse Abomination body.
That looks good. That looks good too. I've seen that.
It works decent. It's not. I mean, a lot of folk have used the Select one and stuff, but it's what I could find at the time.
This is a future project. A-bomb.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's probably a good size for him, isn't he? He's supposed to be a little bit shorter than the Hulk, though.
Yeah, he's shorter.
That makes more sense to use this.
Yeah, that's the right body for.
Like, you have this. Just go ahead and repaint this blue and give us an A-bomb.
Yeah, because it's basically him, is it? I mean,
all he would need is new hands.
Yeah.
New feet.
Arms.
The chest is not exactly. Heck, they could actually make it like a rubber overlay and make the A-bomb chest.
Yeah.
Well, even the forearms too, right?
Yeah.
Because he's got like plates. But you know what though? Think about the armadillo.
Armadillo, yeah, that's it.
Yeah. I just thought about that, like right now, because I'm looking at my Shriek. My Shriek figure's got the armadillo parts, so his hands got those metal, like not metal, but those plates.
Is that armadillo the same size though?
I think armadillo's bigger.
He's bigger than the Abomination.
Yeah.
Might have to shrink it down a bit.
One of the things I'm wondering is now they have that retro Spider-Man figure mold. Why aren't they using that for? Why don't they just make that the mold for Spider-Man and stop using the previous molds? Like they're currently doing right now.
They're gonna milk every mold they have.
Yeah,
because you know what? Everybody bought every single Spider-Man and Spider-Man based character on that Pizza Spidey body, and now that they're using the retro body and they're starting to redo the characters, everyone's gonna buy another set of all these. It's money making. It's all money. It's a business.
Oh yeah.
Think of how long the Bucky
You know
cap's
what I
been.
told everybody too? Like, take the Hulk for example. Everybody likes the 80th anniversary Hulk. How many times have they reused that Hulk already? But you want to know something? They know they know that the people they're hearing us, that we're complaining that he doesn't have the butterfly joint at the front. And you want to know something? The next Hulk figure they build will probably be a little bit bigger, and he's gonna have a butterfly joint. Because guess what? Everyone's gonna buy that, and then they're gonna buy every single version of that figure that comes out. It's money. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And like
I would love to do a Smart Hulk with the butterfly joints going forward with the tank top, because that was, to me, the Smart Hulk. That was one of his signature things to do, is to do the thunderclap.
Thunderclap. Yeah.
They all do all the Hulks do thunderclap, but it seems like Smart Hulk used it more than any other incarnation of the Hulk.
Yeah.
Do you think what do you guys think about that? You know how they had the Beast and had that inverted ab crunch? You think that would work good on the Hulk with butterfly joints and everything else?
I think if they keep the diaphragm joint and do the inverted to ab crunch, I think it would be good. They can modify the ab crunch to twist.
Yeah.
Right now, it don't twist.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure with some tweaking, they can get it done.
Marvel Slick twist just fine.
Yep.
Just forward.
Yeah.
Because anybody use the waist twist on that Hulk? Once you do that waist twist, it looks stupid.
It just breaks the sculpt too bad.
That figure is now like over $100 on eBay or Amazon, whatever.
Yeah.
No.
Which one?
Beast. The blue one.
The blue one? Oh yeah, he's going for a premium rate. You're not going to get him for below. I think $80 is a little. I think $80 to $85 US is what the minimum I've seen so far.
Yeah, and the gray ones.
And that's not even mint on card. 85 for out of packaging.
Yeah,
I spent in pounds on it.
How much?
In pounds, that's probably going to be like what, about 120, 123.
Some of them, like, I mean, I think my Beast was 80 quid.
Wow.
Sheesh.
It's about $100. So
yeah, give or take, depending on the market and the fluctuation rate between the U.S. and the quid and pounds.
My nephews brought his extra one to me, still on the card, to sell for him.
I have to eventually get another one because the one I got has a huge defect in the face. It's got like an extra piece of plastic. It's a triangular piece right under the eye, and it's huge and drives me absolutely up the wall.
Oh,
yeah, but you can find the gray one now for cheap, and it comes with 2 different head sculpts, right?
Yeah, just
the gray ones are hitting Ollie's for $13.
You see him?
Yeah.
I've got the gray one, but I don't want to break them. I don't want to know if I want to buy another gray one and try to match up the piece.
Don't get me started on how much Hyperion was.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. What hurts? I started custom a long time ago, and this before I got out customizing for years, and I was using a Hyperion. And I pulled that in my fodder box. I already modified it, so I resculpted the collar. I was going to make it Superman. And I got looking at it. I was like, man, I wish I didn't already sculpt it. I could put it back together.
I only started collecting properly again during the first pandemic, and I was trying to get like the Grail ones and like your favorites, and like the Silver Surfer and the Walgreens Fantastic Four set, the Hyperion, the Terrax, Commander Rogers, all these kind of ones, the Wolverine and the Sabretooth, and then the Wrecking Crew. They were like, oof.
Wrecking Crew, that's an expensive set if you buy it as a whole, man. The last time I looked it up, it was like $425 for the Wrecking Crew as a complete set.
And people come
the high dollar ones is what the Thunderball and the Wrecker himself is.
Yeah.
They all need to be redone now, like.
Yeah, they do.
I actually wouldn't mind the Wrecking Crew a little smaller and put them on the Warpath body.
Yeah, if they put them on the Warpath body, I think that'd be good.
The new Sabretooth.
Keeps the originals as is. The people still want them, and gives an updated body for the Wrecker.
Well, actually, you know what? He's right. I think on the new AOA Sabretooth body would be a better fit for the Wrecking Crew.
Especially the Wrecker.
Yeah, Wrecker's a beast.
Yeah.
Like You know what though? They can mix it up. They could make a couple of characters on one, and on
Yeah,
the
I
same
mean,
booth, and
well,
they don't have to be the same height.
think
Yeah.
about it. Pile drivers.
They changed them up in the comics in the past few decade. They're different sizes now. Each of the wrecking crew.
Pile drivers' hands
Dozer's
are
like a
huge.
bigger one. He could be like on Wrecker, and Dozer be on like the Sabretooth.
Yeah.
And Thunderball and Pile Driver on like Warpath.
Didn't he put the what's his name on the young Hulkling body or something like that?
Yeah, that was on that.
Yeah, they're modified. Yeah, the modified Hulkling body type thing. With a different torso. The old Warpath. The old Warpath where he didn't have the red and blue one. For his jetpack with Deadpool, but they gave it new hips, and thighs. They got rid of the ball socket, the ball hips, and made new thighs for it.
Yeah, you know what though? If they're gonna redo them, at least sell them in a friggin' box set, man.
I'll drop some hints on it.
Hell, that would be money if they would did that. It's like people love a box set of the Wrecking Crew.
That's another Amazon set waiting to happen.
Yeah, okay. And what about when are they gonna give us like some Hulk enemies? Like the UFOs? You know what I mean? Like everyone's been wanting guys like Ironclad for a long time.
Yeah.
I think they just I think they're starting to get into the whole villain aspect, but the thing is they're not doing it right. It's like just make a complete 7-figure villain line. We don't have to focus on the heroes. We got tons of heroes, and they start focusing on the villains and not the obscure ones. They need to focus on the main characters that are the arch enemy.
You don't have to put an Iron Man or Captain America in every single way.
Yeah, you don't. They're gonna sell. I mean, because everybody wants the villains.
Yeah.
That's usually what people are like superheroes. They like their villains.
Build a figure as a villain as well.
Well,
yeah,
we can't really just have the hero by itself. You need the villain to balance them out.
Yep. They don't know. They don't. The villains don't balance out at all.
No, not at all. Like I mean, with all the heroes we have, and if you're gonna compare the percentage of villains, like I mean, Spider-Man, yeah, they're kind of doing him justice with his villains, but I mean, what about the other guys? Like I mean, we need more villains, we need more Thor villains. You know what I mean?
And when you get into those sets, when the 7-figure sets, you figure on the average you might get 1, maybe 2 villains, and if you don't get a villain, you're gonna get a bath. So it's like you got 7 heroes and 1 villain.
Yeah, no, it's garbage. Yeah, that's why I like those bad guy waves. Like with the Zemnu, it was all the bad guys, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think I have one.
Yeah, I think it was all because it was Lady Deathstrike and who else was there? Arcade,
Arcade,
Doom,
Dormammu, Hood, the Hood.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was also what's his name? Wasn't there Dr. Doom in there, but he didn't have a Build-A-Figure piece?
Yeah, I think Doom was in there.
Yeah, Doom doesn't have the Build-A-Figure piece.
Yeah.
The Hood had the head, I think.
Yeah.
The Doom had a lot of QC issues over here.
Oh yeah.
Just like when they did what's his name, the box set for Thanos' crew, it was all bad guys. That's what they need to do. It's like if you're not going to create a wave, just do a box set.
Yeah, that Black Order set's about £350.
I didn't buy it. You know what? I wanted it. I really did because of what's his name, the big guy there.
Call Obsidian.
Yeah.
I wanted him because he's the proper.
Yeah, that's the movie.
Style,
the movie one, yeah.
And it pissed me off that I wasn't gonna buy the whole set, man. Like I'm not gonna fall into that rabbit hole.
I did.
Thankfully, I got it when it came out. So.
Are there any, do they have any Doctor Strange villains out?
The what?
Mordo and Dormammu.
Yeah, that's about it.
That's it?
Yeah.
I thought you would have more.
No.
Well, if Hasbro
they haven't made any.
If Hasbro get it together, they could sell. They could God, the amount of money they can make just on villain waves alone. It's just like there's so many villains that they need, and key villains that we need to go with our actual figures that we have.
Yeah, you
I
know
mean,
what?
there's plenty of X-Men villains.
I know we're talking about villains right now, but I mean, with all the Doctor Strange figures that they release, you don't think they're going to release a Klee anytime soon?
The what?
His girl, what's her name? Cleo or Klee?
Clear, yeah.
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 Oh, that.
I mean, this year,
Works
the,
perfect on Smart Hulk. Sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt. I was just happy with Hulk hit eyeball.
You know what they need to do is do damn Reavers wave. Just give us all the damn Reavers.
Yeah. Finish
But
them out.
comic accurate Reavers, not what their perception of them is. I mean, the only one that's looking good right now. I mean, Bone Breaker's looking good, but or Bone Crusher's looking good, but Bone Breaker, I mean, he doesn't look anything like he does in the comics. He's way too big.
Yeah.
But I mean, you got Lady Deathstrike, so she fits into the wave because when she joined the Reavers, she was in her classic costume.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I just thought about it. We got an international stream tonight. We got representing 3 countries tonight.
What time is it up there in the UK area?
what time is it? It's
6 hours from now, I believe.
Yeah, it's a 6-hour difference. Yeah.
quarter past 3.
All my time frames up. I haven't lived in Europe since 2006. I was out of Naples, Italy. I was with Joint Force Command out of NATO.
Oh yeah, that's
So I work with a
another
lot of
hour.
the RAF guys.
Yeah, that's another hour ahead. So I'll be going soon.
I can't wait to get that the Renew Your Owls 2-pack.
The which one?
Spider-Man Renew Your Vows.
Oh, okay.
The pinless Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was
Is that the
Spinneret?
comes with the female Spider Girl or whatever it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spinneret, I think.
That's
Mhm.
No, I think that's it. That's the name.
Spinneret. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Spinneret. Yeah.
Hey, Jared.
But right now, I think on Hasbro Pulse, it's sold out unless they reopened it again.
Yeah. I think I'm going to maybe try and get that loose Spider-Man. I'm not a Spider-Man fan, but I've got a handful of Spidey figures. I like some suits, but he would be like the definitive one to have.
Yeah, that's the main reason I'm getting it, because that is by far the best looking Spider-Man they've produced.
You just you wouldn't need the retro one
I
after
have
that.
I have the classic the retro Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've got him.
I was planning on getting another one, but then I looked on eBay, and it was like over $100.
Yeah,
No.
well,
eBay, you're paying those scalper prices.
But
Yeah.
but then again, I'll say I also paid like a little over $100, but I saved up, but I built that up.
what's been happening recently over here is a lot of the websites and the stores and stuff have had sales on, and people are buying. Like, I mean, my mate bought the Old Man Logan Hawkeye 2-pack for a tenner, for £10,
Oh,
and,
dude.
and they were going straight on eBay for like £50.
Oh yeah,
For what?
£50.
10 pounds at the store, 50 quid up on the website on
But
eBay.
five times uptake. I bought the Old Man Hawkeye for the long-haired head to use for one of my Doctor Dooms, like the Reed Richards Doctor Doom.
Yeah,
I have not
And then-
seen anything that head does not look good on.
No, that's it.
that's a
could
good
be on
Magneto
something,
head.
But Jared, you asked about what else I was customizing.
Hmm?
I had to buy another Old Man Logan 2-pack just to get the head with the ponytail, the Hawkeye head with the ponytail, because I'm going to do a future Franklin Richards. Who's
Oh.
9.
Oh, cool.
So I've got the Super Skrull Johnny Storm body, and I'm going to change the forearms and the lower legs, and stick that head on it, and that's your future Franklin. That's it.
Sweet.
But I got that set. I got it on an eBay auction for £27, and then I resold both figures, the Logan for 10 quid, and the Hawkeye with just one head for 18. So I got what I paid back for it. So
There you go.
And
Broke
you still
even.
got what you wanted.
I'm not going to get something. If I buy something and use what I need and then resell what I don't need, I'm not going to try and rip somebody off like some people are doing. It's just such a pain in the ass.
Oh, I know.
Especially when before I've had figures and then thought I don't need it, sell it, and then saying to Jared, I've been customizing more recently, and you think, oh, I could use this, I could use that. I've had that figure like 3 times. I've sold them. I mean, you're having to spend over the odds to get them.
It's in my work in progress box now, but I started the DCUC Jonah Hex. I have them part. I used to be able to get those figures cheap. So I had a bunch of those parts in my fodder bin. So I got the Old Man Logan 2-pack, and it's like, I like the shirt and I like the jacket, and I was like, man, this could make a basis for a good updated Jonah Hex. I fit the head. It's like, well, of course, the legs are too short. I was able to pop the hips with using the snap ring pliers, and I got the Luke Cage Claire Temple 2-pack cheap from Ollie's, and I put the Luke Cage legs on it, and it looks great. And so eventually we'll get back onto it. Plus, with the Logan, he's got the cowboy boots, so works. Pop those on. Good basis to start with a updated Jonah Hex, because you know they're not going to make one now.
Yeah.
I used the long jacket on my Warzone Punisher.
Yeah, that's
like
a
the John Romita Jr. Warzone era, than like 1990 or whatever it was, 91.
One thing I did too was
the Ray Stevens one.
So that's another instance. I bought that Old Man Logan just for the jacket.
more water slides for the eyes.
Nice.
That's cool. Like,
They fit perfect on these Smart Hulk heads. I'll have one. I'll have painted eyes, and the rest of them are getting the water slides. This is too easy, and they look great.
The color.
Yeah, the color looks good. Okay, so it works.
It doesn't look like a slide.
It looks where it's a laser printer. You look real close on it, it looks like the face print tech they're using.
Yeah, you can see but then if you're spending that much time looking that close, you're wasting your time. While I've got my phone, I'll show you those Doombots I made. Jared, here you go.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And then I did
Those
that
are not great.
on the War Machine.
Oh, I like that War Machine Doombot. That looks cool.
Yeah, so it's like a heavier version, but then they're on my Doom. So
Can I see those other ones again?
the original ones.
Is that on the Iron Man body?
No, it's Quantum Suit Cap,
Oh, okay, yeah.
and then the Doom legs, and the Doom forearms, and the Game Reverse Iron Man head,
That looks pretty cool.
and that's just the War Machine.
Yeah.
So,
They can.
Jared, that's the latest one I've done.
Oh yeah.
Him.
Yep.
And I did I sculpted his neck like it's chainmail.
You're off center there. I can't see. There you are.
So I sculpted the neck like it's chainmail,
Uh-huh.
and I just dry brushed the gloves to make them look like leather. That was it.
What'd you use the texture with?
Pin punch.
Oh, cool.
Like with the edge, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Not that size, like a smaller one.
Right. Right now, those Eternal figures are not doing so well.
Yeah, that's. I wish I could use them for customs and get them for cheap.
I know that the way they sculpted them is like they're not even good for fodder.
Yeah.
Making
No.
hands and heads.
They're all they're pinless as well. All
Yeah.
pinless.
There's basically nothing you can use those for. That's garbage.
That's
I
the
would
thing.
go. I would go to places like the mall in GameStop, or some of the toy stores in the mall, and they're everywhere.
Yeah.
Even in the Disney stores,
Yeah, they
Disney Springs, they're right there too. Just being
that's what arrogance gets you. You think Disney thinks, oh, we can make anything popular. These characters are not popular because of their history. They're popular because we're Disney. Nope.
Yeah,
no.
but you think about it. They put all that money into the tooling for these figures that they're never going to use again.
Yep.
That's all used sculpts. Pinless tech.
Oh, I'm sure they probably thought, well, we can release like later on for the sequel movies and this and that. It's like, nope.
Right. And
What
then,
sequel
and then
movie?
the Build-A-Figures, just a bigger one of them. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's garbage.
And who else was surprised they brought Star Fox? I mean, was it what's his name? Star Fox?
Yeah, Star Fox at the end there.
We lost some desto.
Just kind of left it out.
Sorry, we didn't know if you dropped out the stream. But who would have thought they would have brought somebody who, like, I don't know, does the R word to women and make them an EMCU character?
Yeah, but that figure will sell though,
Oh yeah.
because that'll have a likeness of Harry Styles.
Oh, sorry. My wrist must have hit the back button.
Yeah, I already
That's
know.
all right. My thumb went at it again. I booted myself out.
If they do make that Star Fox figure, I'm gonna have my nieces asking me to buy them one too.
Oh, that's gonna be crazy.
Even the
You made a character that like does the R word to women.
I'm just hanging out there.
It's like uses his powers to take advantage of women.
Yeah,
Good
you know what,
choice. We
though,
have the MCU.
You know what though, eh? They're doing the same thing with Adam Warlock because they're using that kid there. Now all the girls are going crazy for him too. You know the actor they got playing him?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've been keeping up with it.
what's his name? Will Poulter.
Yeah, and they're basically calling him a younger Hemsworth brother now. That kid got big, man. Do you remember him in Chronicles of Narnia? He was the annoying little cousin.
He said he hated having to do that
Yeah.
because it's not good for your body. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, Chris Hemsworth, he goes above and beyond.
Oh, I know. Every time that guy gets ready for a Thor movie, the workouts that guy does, jeez.
He gets bigger every time. So
Well, he got real big this time. It's not just called Thor. He's doing that. He's going to be playing Hulk Hogan.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
between Hulk Hogan.
Yep.
Chris Hemsworth. Yep.
I didn't know they were doing a WWE movie.
Well, I guess it's like a bio picture. Like
Yeah,
Bio.
but life story kind of.
yeah.
Oh,
I don't know if the WWE is actually involved with it or it's just they're paying Hogan for his rights for his story.
Well,
Yeah, I
probably
think-
just
I think it's got nothing to do with the WWE.
his Hulk Hogan's.
But yeah,
Yeah, I'm definitely digging the water slides for the eyes.
a lot easier
Heck yeah.
once you get the hang of it, right?
Yeah.
all right.
My mistake when I tried them before, I was trying to cut the water slide to be round as I could. There's not enough material to grab a hold of, and I end up damaging the decal.
Yeah.
Since I'm using the microsaw, it dissolves basically the decal into the paint.
Oh, there
So-
you go. So you got something to grab.
Yep, I got the edge to hang on to. It's like love handles, something to hang on to.
Oh crap! I missed a few spots.
Let's see.
Here we go.
One more hour. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go ahead and just focus on all the ones I can use decals on tonight. It's one. I'm missing my testers every day with the Tamiya. It takes so long to dry sometimes.
To me, it's not good for longevity either.
Not without a sealer. Yeah.
It dries out really fast in the tub.
Oh yeah. I was dealing with that earlier. That's why I keep like a thinner when I'm using Tamiya close by.
Yeah.
It starts getting that skin where it starts to dry. You got to keep that water thinner close by. I either use the Winsor Newton or I use the actual Tamiya brand thinner to keep that handy.
Yeah.
Or the paint's just about useless to use with a brush. Heck yeah, I'm digging I'm happy with these water slides. I didn't even remember that size. That's for Marvel Select Hulk kits.
Looks good.
You can't use it. It's going to be harder to use that on the one for the 80th body, right?
Well, I don't have any that small yet.
Yeah.
I could. I don't have any that small, so I'll just paint those. I can paint them, or just I'd rather do this if I can.
Oh yeah.
So I figured it out.
Hey, you guys, did any of you guys watch Morbius?
I have not.
No.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it. I was just wondering because it should be out soon. It didn't do very well.
Actually, I think it's on DVD right now.
Yeah.
I'll wait until it comes on
Yeah.
TV. I'm not paying to watch it.
You know what? I think I don't really like the way. Well, obviously these aren't really MCU movies, but like what they did with Venom. Like I'll be honest with you, I watched the first Venom movie. It was okay to watch. It was a good movie to watch. I'm not even going to talk about the second one. The Carnage one was garbage. But
yeah, that's what the movie was.
Yeah, I'm not even going to get into that. Other than saying they totally screwed Venom in the second one. I mean, he talked too much. The stuff that was coming out of his mouth was just garbage, like stupid. Like I mean, you're trying to make him a comical character now. You know what I mean?
They're trying to make him like Deadpool, isn't it?
Yeah, he was talking way too much. Like I mean, Venom doesn't do that shit. Like I mean, and I'll be honest. Now that I really think about the first Venom movie, it wasn't that great. It was decent to watch.
Yeah.
But I mean, what they're doing with these characters is they're trying to make because of the whole right situation. You're trying to make all Spider-Man villains heroes in their own movies. Like I understand Venom and Morbius have helped Spider-Man in the comics, but what are they known as? They're known as Spider-Man villains. So why are you making them heroes in a movie? You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know too much about Morbius, anyways, other than that.
Morbius, he's kind of, from what I've learned, he's more of a tragic character because there was a disease, like the movie says, that he's trying to cure.
Yeah, he's another one of the kind of tragic Marvel science characters.
Yeah, just like what's the name?
And
Hulk.
Lizard and
Blizzard, yeah.
and what's the name? Sandman's another one. It's like, you know what? I found that Sony tried too hard to make everybody a villain with a reason.
The
You know?
MCU's doing the same thing. Sometimes people are bad people. They don't need like a tragic backstory to explain like they're just not really bad. They're just misunderstood. It's like sometimes they're just bad.
Sandman.
That's fine for a fictional villain character to be just a bad guy.
Yeah, and I know Sandman was also a part of the Avengers at one point too. But at the same time, you know what? Like we were just saying earlier, we got our heroes. Give us our villains.
Yep.
Well, straight up villains. Those guys that'll kick a puppy if they see it. You know what I mean? We want those bad guys.
I want a UFOs box set now that we were talking about it so bad now.
Yeah, you and me both, buddy.
Yeah, it's already there. Same as like a Guardians of the Galaxy 3000.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Finish that.
That's needing to be done.
Absolutely.
All right, I think this panel's done. How's it look?
Let me blow you up here.
Cool.
Nope. Looks good.
I'm trying to like enough cobwebs to show that it wasn't that kitchen wasn't well taken care of.
I got some darker green eyes I want to try right now. Just change things up a little bit.
Hey, Jared.
Yeah.
You really do need a haircut, buddy.
Oh, I know. Am I in the frame?
Your hair was.
Sorry.
Your head wasn't, but your hair was.
Yeah.
I know you mentioned yesterday you needed a haircut. Yeah, you know.
That YouTuber Viva La Fry, that YouTube lawyer from Canada.
Yeah.
I'm getting about his hair right now.
All right, I think I'm gonna go on ahead and go.
Oh,
it was nice talking to you all.
All right.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Sorry, what I was talking to last night. I'm just trying to get these heads knocked out, and
hope to do it again.
yeah.
And I'll see y'all later.
You have a good night.
Good night.
See you later.
Later.
Let's see.
So what are you doing the next 20 Hulk heads?
Well, I'll at least be doing one more. Because I hate that Rick James hit.
Shave them lips down, man. You might be alright.
Okay. Oh, I like this color green too.
Is it a different one?
It's a little bit darker shade of green.
Yeah.
I got multiple colors when I was making those eyeball files.
Yeah.
I scoured like the web, like looking for like a vector eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And I was trying to find the best ones could, and clean them up. And
oh jeez, I got that. Now I got that second Venom movie on the brain. That was. Oh, I thought. You know what? Not even Woody Harrelson could save that movie.
I think Woody Harrelson would have been a fine choice 20 years ago for Carnage.
Oh, no, you know what? No, I don't have a problem with him playing Cassidy even now, but it's just the way the movie went. Like, I mean, it was just garbage.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
Why would you? You made the first movie R-rated. Why would you backtrack and make the second one PG-13?
Especially when you got a character like Carnage in there.
You you make the movie called. What was the tagline? Something.
Let there be carnage.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, like seriously, like Carnage in the comics murdered like half the city when he went on his rampage. So, like, I mean, I don't know. It's crazy. I don't think that the problem was Harrelson. Like, the reason why I said he couldn't even save it was because I think they just made Venom so stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're trying to go too Deadpool on it.
Yeah, you remember in the first movie, Venom barely talked, but when he did, he kind of had like, you kind of got a little chuckle out of some of the things that was coming out of his mouth, right? But this one here, he was talking every few seconds, and it was just stupid. Like, it just didn't make no sense. He goes to the dance club after too. You know what I mean? Like, what the hell is that?
Yeah. I've seen it once, and I don't think I'll rush to watch it again.
Oh no, me neither.
The first one's entertaining enough.
Yeah.
The first one, I think, was just shock people. It's like, hey, Sony actually made a decent movie.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't as terrible as we thought it was going to be.
They tried to go too clever with the second one because Tom Hardy was doing the voice for both. So he's obviously had some kind of input into the amount of dialogue that Venom got.
Yeah.
Probably so.
And just spoiled it.
I personally, you know what? I have no problem with Tom Hardy. I like him as an actor. I don't think he should have been playing Eddie Brock to begin with.
If you know anything about Eddie Brock, yeah, he is still a better fit than Eric Foreman.
Yeah.
I think they said that kid from Shameless for Carnage. It's that redhead kid. He also played. Didn't he play the Joker for a bit?
Oh yeah, I know the one you're talking about now. Yeah.
Yeah, he was on a show Shameless, based out of Chicago here, and he was young at the time, but I mean, he's older now. I think he could have done a better job. Just more youthful. They just should have done a recast.
Oh, he did. He was Joker in Gotham, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? He was great.
Yeah.
Shameless. I think I mentioned it last night. It's like or the one before last week when we was talking about the terrible Dragon Ball live action movie they made.
Oh, with
the old one?
Yeah, the one that had the actors from Shameless on it.
Yeah.
Wasn't Mark Strong in there? The guy who played Sinestro?
Don't know.
I think he was a main villain in that movie.
Oh, in Dragon Ball?
Yeah.
It was
Mark Strong.
The guy who played Spike from Buffy the Vampire Slayer was the main villain. He played Piccolo.
Oh, okay, so yeah, okay, I might be mistaken. I thought it was Mark Strong.
Yeah, the Piccolo was Spike from Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah.
The only redeeming part was he actually likes, from my understanding, he actually likes Dragon Ball. Yeah.
Oh, he's a geek, eh? He likes all that stuff. But you know what though? Speaking of Mark Strong, I think Mark Strong was probably the only thing good about the Green Lantern movie too.
Yeah.
He was great in that movie.
I don't know what they were thinking with that Green Lantern movie. Why would it not tell the story of Sinestro, where they find that the animated movie they did right after? That's the story they should have did live action, where they found out Sinestro had enslaved his home world using the Green Lantern.
First Flight's a better movie than the Green Lantern one.
Yeah. Why would you go straight to Parallax?
Yeah, but you guys know right off the bat though that DC's always been better at the animated movies.
Yeah, well, that's true.
They had a little run on the kick where they were doing the New 52 stuff. Those weren't as good.
No. But like things like Under the Red Hood and Year One and even New Frontier, they're all pretty decent. Like,
Young Justice, the animated series, that's
Oh,
good.
that was great.
They brought it back. It's on HBO Max.
Is it a new season or?
They made, I think, 2 new seasons. They just finished up the recent season.
Yeah, they're having like a new episode every week, I think.
Yeah,
Okay.
last week was the season finale, I believe.
Yeah, because I know I watched all the episodes, and then all of a sudden it popped up on HBO Max. It's like, oh, there's a new episode. So I think they've kicked up in the last 3 to 4 weeks, and there's 3 or 4 episodes. So.
Okay, so how many seasons are they in right now? Because I know they made 2 seasons originally.
I think they're on with the
They
4th.
came back with the 3rd one.
I think they're on 4 right now because they had 3 on HBO Max. I think they're on 4 right now.
Okay, so that's good. I watched up to 3. I didn't realize they made a 4th season.
Yeah, it's pretty much. Well, I don't want to give it away. I won't say nothing.
Ah, you bastard! I was dabbing the cotton swab on the eyeball, and it picked the eyeball off. I was able to salvage it.
He redeemed
I
it.
dabbed it right back down, and it went back on. I was like, thank goodness. The one eye socket is tighter on the Screaming Hulk heads, and so it's harder to get the cotton swab in there.
You guys seen that trailer for Black Adam?
Yeah.
The newer one?
Yep.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. Did you see
I've been waiting for that. I remember they teased The Rock years ago. It's been like, 5 or 6 years ago. They were like, oh, The Rock's going to be Black Adam. And they finally.
Hey, did you see what's it called, McFarlane? What he went and pulled off right away off the bat. He made the one hooded one, like the first look, and of course he makes a second figure right away. The same, like at the same time, he showed both of them, and the second one comes with all the effects and stuff like that. So now, if you want to get the hooded version, he's not going to come with all the effects, so you're going to have to go and get the one with the blacker suit. And that one comes with all the effects.
You know what he's probably going to do? He's probably going to make a weapons pack thing like he did with the guns and whatnot for effects and shit pretty soon here.
Oh no, he's got him in the second figure.
Oh,
So-
I think what Modesto was saying, he's going to make bonus accessories if you want to go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's got to do that just for, because I mean, who knows, once you get the bonus figure or the deluxe figure, however you want to call it, that's going to go for a premium, and not everybody's going to be able to get on it. So if he includes a weapons pack or a bonus pack, you can get the effects, then people are going to jump all over that.
That's the dumb thing Hasbro don't do anymore, and Mattel as well. Back in the day, when you get G.I. Joe weapons packs, accessory packs, and He-Man accessory packs, why don't they do that kind of stuff now?
And all these other companies, these smaller companies, are making a killing making weapons packs. I mean, you think they would jump on the bandwagon?
During Masters Universe Classics, the online subscription service, they did weapons and accessory packs for Master Universe. Why not do it now? And why was retail? It's like
I'm waiting on one of the Valaverse packs coming.
Oh, I'm still waiting on the Wave 1 accessory packs. I mistakenly, like a lot of people, ordered my Wave 1 stuff through Big Bad Toy Store. And their stuff is still sitting on a loading dock. And they said it's in the U.S. It's sitting on the loading dock in the big shipping container yard in California.
Lovely. I
guess they didn't. They're not wanting to grease the palms of the dock workers or something to get their container out of the
It's
limbo.
crazy though when people can be waiting like a year on a figure and they've paid for it.
Yep.
That's how I pre-ordered the Mezco Doom, but only a deposit.
Well, that's a good thing about Big Bad Toy Store. You don't have to pay up front, so you're not really out anything.
I did that over here. Like, I mean, one of the UK sites for that Doom, the Mezco Doom.
Yeah.
And it's £15 deposit, and the rest next year or whatever.
I think a lot of expensive figures, retailers are going with the deposit model.
I've not really. That's not really something I want to get into properly. It's just because it's Doctor Doom and how cool it is. So.
Did you get that through Entertainment Earth, or is that where you pre-ordered it?
No, it was a site called Nerd Toys UK.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard of that one before. What's that other guy that used to be Glenn? It was Glenn Webb's friend, the one that does customs, or he used to do customs for a while.
Garrick?
No, what? I'm trying to think what his YouTube name. Craig Warwick. Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't remember it off. It was in there. I was rhyming it for a little bit.
Yeah, he did some really good customs. That guy.
Yeah, he does a lot of scratch sculpting.
Yeah, he does. Because I remember he did the what's that one guy that they released recently that has the that tablet with all the fear, hate, and all that shit.
Psycho
Man, yeah.
Psycho Man, yeah, he did Psycho Man like 2-3 years ago.
I've not bought him yet. I'll try and get him cheap.
Okay.
There you go.
There is the darker green.
It fell out.
Where's it going?
Share screen. What it end?
There you go.
Oh yeah.
That's the darker green eyes.
Cool.
And that's the second Smart Hulk. With the lighter green eyes, darker green eyes. They both look good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that contrast with the darker green eyes on that one.
Yeah. It goes good with the darker green hair and stuff.
Yeah.
Big eyebrows.
And light ones do look good on the Smart Hulk head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the water slides are a success.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Now to the next 20 batches.
Show us one of those.
Don't say evil words like that.
Well, you got a few other projects you still got to get through, so you got enough stuff to work on. How those wings come out? You still working on those?
Oh, I got them ready for the last coat of primer. Then I'm going to add color. They cleaned up real nice.
Which what paint are you using for them?
I've been using the Mr. Hobby primers, but when I cleaned off the original paint, had a lot of pinholes in the casting.
Yeah.
You can't spray over pinholes.
Yep.
You got to brush over pinholes. So I took some white primer testers and went over those. I got here and a couple spots back here. Once I hit that with one final coat of gray primer, it's ready for color. Then I'm going to use testers. I got a really nice shiny silver, which matches closer to the actual figure's wings instead of the real. It was a pretty silver on here, just completely different shade of silver.
Right.
So they'll match up.
Is that for Archangel?
Yep.
Yeah.
Huh.
These are an old set of loose collector wings that Modesto sent me. Thank you again for these.
Oh, no problem. Yeah, I had 2 sets, so I sent him an extra set I had.
And
I've seen some people doing those, like the 3D printed ones.
Yeah.
Because the deluxe didn't come with them, eh?
No, my friend's actually making guy who lives around the corner. He's gonna be 3D printing a set of those. He was just looking at different designs, but yeah, he's going with it pretty much looks like that. I think it's a bit smaller, and yeah, if he's listening, his name's Emerson from the Canadian Toy Syndicate group that I'm in. But yeah, he's gonna be 3D printing his own, and he's nice enough to send. He's gonna give me a set. So
yeah, that set I sent Jared, by far, I think those are the best I've seen out there. I like the short ones with the wings that are a little bit smaller as well, but there's a lot of people printing them out there, but just the sizing is just weird and it's too jagged, too sharp. It doesn't have like the clean, like smooth lines that just arc around.
Yeah.
A lot of people got them way too. It's just way too jagged. It's just too many sharp edges on them.
Yeah, but you notice how some of them, and I know even in some of the designs, the wings, they look wrong.
Yeah, they look really wrong. They sit way too high or way too low. But those when sculptor did his, he actually must have did a lot of like research because they sit really good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what? You take a set of wings though. You know how you got. I guess you know how the cartilage would be on the outer rim.
Yep.
And it'll be on top, and then the feathers would flow down.
Exactly.
You've seen them; they have it the opposite. They have the feathers flowing up with the cartilage on the bottom.
Yep.
I know it's metal, but you know what I mean, though, right? Like
exactly.
where the cartilage would be.
It's meant to be a metal version of wings, though.
That's like.
It's kind of like they're doing the revert. It's like they kind of inverted it. It looks wrong.
Yeah, and then when it opens up. And we have all seen the wings opened up. It looks like what are the wings going to do? Flip around and then open up? No, they would open up like that. And meanwhile, you have the bottom. The top part is on the bottom on some of those 3D printed ones that I've seen. It's totally wrong.
Yeah, there's some pretty bad ones out there on eBay. And there's one particular style. It seems like everybody's copying and mimicking and probably made castings of them because they're like the super jagged edge one. I think those are the ones you're talking about.
Yeah, I think I've seen them as well.
I've seen a lot of those out there. They're just like, I've tried seeing if I can find more sets of like the loose collector ones that came up on auction a couple of times, but they were asking like $60, $80. I mean, I got both of those pairs of wings for $20 from Loose Collector direct.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to getting their Hell Witch figures.
Oh, Jared, you were just saying about Big Bad Toy Store doesn't charge you up front. When I ordered the Monster Hide, you had to pay a deposit.
Oh yeah, they do have deposits on.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
So
is that the massive one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's that by again?
Loose Collector and Executive Replicas.
Yeah, I ordered it from Big Bad Toy Store, and
I'd seen it. Like, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a massive figure, man. It looks, and you know what though? It is comic accurate because there's a part where he actually further hulks out, and he actually looks like that. So
yeah. So it can either be like the fictional character from the novels, or it could be used as a 616.
I slightly changed my Hyde Build-A-Figure. I gave him the fists from Strong Guy and painted them black like leather gloves.
Oh, nice.
And then I gave him the hairpiece from the Outback Hulk, the KO Outback Hulk.
Okay.
Brown on the head, on the standard head. It's much better. Like, it looks much better.
Yeah, that sounds like it would look cool.
Give him a different kind of look, because like you say, he could be either a psychopath or he could be like a kind of old Victorian bruiser or whatever he is. So
yeah, I like him like more like a psychopath.
Yeah, well, that big one will be pretty cool.
Yep. You know what though? A lot of people are going to be making using that for like Hulk customs and stuff like that.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, they got the. I love the extra accessories we're getting. The yelling head with the top hat, and he's getting like the rip jacket or coat.
I thought as well as of using the Kingpin Build-A-Figure arms, because under the Marvel Legend Build-A-Figure jacket, it's just a white shirt, or kind of off-white, but take the jacket off and he's got braces. Like, thought about using them, but I've never got around to it.
Runt and I.
Anyway, that's 4 a.m. So I'm going to head off, guys.
Oh, thank you for joining in for so late, man.
Cheers for
Well,
the
finally getting to talk to you.
opportunity. Yeah, you good. Cheers, mate.
Take care, man.
Have a good one, man.
Take care, my friend.
Take it easy. Yeah. See you later.
Later.
I forgot this one. One of these heads is actually made out of epoxy sculpt and Dave's Fix It. So I picked this one up. It's like, man, that one's heavy. Oh, that's what we were talking about, the leftover clay.
Mm-hmm.
Kept pushing it into the mold I had. Every time I had a little bit left over, I just work it into the mold, and it turned out great.
That's the heavy one.
Yep. It's like heavy, man. I like these dark green eyes with this old.
How many of those you got left to put the eyes on?
Do what now?
How many are left for putting the water slides on?
Including this one, 5.
Oh, that's not too bad.
No, the rest of them will be painted eyes. I figure I want to get a little farther along too. I'm working on something on Sundays beside Hulkheads.
Mm-hmm. Well, you still got to do what? You got to do. We got to do the wings. You got to do your hard case.
Yep.
What else was there? We had a couple other things in the mix.
Electrocute.
Oh yeah, electrocute. You got plenty of stuff.
A-bomb.
Oh yeah, A-bomb. We talked about.
Yeah. Got tons of stuff to keep your streams occupied.
Yeah. I think it's just a little chill stream just to hang out and just work on some customs.
You still had some pretty good interaction even on the chill stream.
Yeah. I was surprised, like, I know it was an impromptu thing. It's like, hey, everybody's here.
I don't know. It just kind of went on YouTube just randomly, just looking at something. I was looking for something, and then I saw that you had been live for like a minute. I was like, oh, here we go. I'll just go on this.
And Gary, I was surprised Gary was up. I was like, man, he's in over in the UK.
Yeah, 6-hour difference.
The only thing about with the water slides, it takes a little while to get them set right, and you got to work with that microsolve on it. It starts softening up the decal, and it starts forming better. You just got to take a little time and work it. Shoot. Butterfingers, I dropped my Q-tip while I was getting ready to draw off the eye. That's what fell earlier. I dropped the gun in the floor. Plastic gun, YouTube. Okay. All right. That's a lot of the toy guys. They do dreams during the week. It's like, hey, I guess I could do that. I know what.
Oh, that's what I was doing. I was about to watch Anthony's Customs. I guess he put up that Storm Shadow review, but then I saw you were right underneath him, so I was like, I'll watch Anthony later.
Yeah, he's pre-recorded. You can go back to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've watched quite a bit. I thought about watching that earlier. It's like, shoot. There I go talking about somebody and I missed the eyeball. Just kidding around. It's like, darn it. There's a lot of learning curve on this. People may have not noticed. It'd be hard for them not to notice. I have giant hands. it's difficult for me sometimes to do this tiny detail work, and they don't work as good as they used to.
I hear that.
Well, it makes it consistent. I got even number of eyeballs now since I run one a second ago. Now I run another one, so now it's even number. I'm pleasantly surprised how well just using like a push mold turned out. Where I don't have a pressure pot, so these Hulk heads, I've tried to mold them a few times. I keep getting like air bubbles in the teeth, and they're like on the edge, on the hair, and like on the edge of the nose. In other words, there's like little pockets where air can collect. I pushed it into the mold, got a lot better results. Pull out the micro set now. I'm not kidding now. That's the glue type stuff. Might have a little better luck get it to here too. It's got that sour glue smell. I guess like almost like an Elmer's glue smell. Micro set. Customs, my Matthew, he does Wednesday night streams. Have you? Do you subscribe to him, Modesto?
Did we lose him?
He might be. He's muted. He probably might be a phone call for work or something. Yeah, he's got a ton of followers on Instagram. He just now getting started on the YouTube stuff. He does some cool customs.
Who's that?
Customs by Matthew.
Oh, okay. We lost Modesto.
Oh. That's the when I paint eyeballs, I'm bad not to breathe. I gotta I'm messing with the eyes.
Hold your breath.
Yeah. Especially when I'm painting them. I'm doing it even if doing this. Appreciate you coming on tonight. I know it's the last minute thing.
Yeah, I just got home. I saw the message when I got in.
Like what the hell? I want to work on it and see if anybody wants to join in.
Well, this time of the night we're usually chatting on Facebook anyway, so might as well save ourselves the freaking button pushing, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, my thumbs get sore doing all that. Trying to focus on these big fingers on those little tiny little buttons.
Yeah, and it's not like we're having a few word conversation. It's usually detailed.
Yeah. This just works out just fine. Plus, I get to talk to some other guys doing the same stuff.
Mm-hmm.
When you get Freddie on here.
I know. I told him. I gotta break both of those guys' testicles. I was gonna say the other word, but
yeah.
You know, I was thinking too. Well, a lot of people know him. through his paintwork and stuff. Even if we got him on here like for a question, question and answer type thing. You know what I mean? Like people can ask questions through the chat, like, the way they do, and at least if he's on here, he can answer them, right? Like stuff like that. Plus a regular conversation.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, we can make it if you wanted, we can make it like an exclusive, WGC. WGC thing. That's why I got to get the two of them on here.
We could do it like a every so often, not all the time, and have them go on and just do WCC stream. WGC. Oh, phone died. Have a good night, my friend.
Take care, man.
Well, if it's all right, I'll maximize the stream. That way we can just talk.
That's perfect. Oh yeah, so I was mentioning those pit heads.
Yeah.
I need a couple.
Oh, Rotty.
Did I mention? Well, obviously, I want to make a pit with the 80th body. And I also want to make. I don't even know the character, but I saw pictures of him. I want to make Pitt's brother.
Right.
His half brother.
Yeah, the full whatever alien race they are.
Yeah. He looks really cool. I was thinking because I've seen him a lot of pictures. He's wearing boots, so I can probably use a lower half of a Juggernaut. Actually, I was gonna say use a full Juggernaut, but no, you can't remove those damn bracers.
Yeah, they're glued on. I've seen people get them off, but they must have been lucky not have one glued on really, really hard.
Oh, so it is glue then, right?
Yeah.
You know what? I'll try. I got 3 Juggernauts. I'm gonna see.
Those smart Hulk hands look great already. Thank you much, sir. These water slides are cool. They're just a little finicky. I think if I get the right paper, when I used inkjet printer, inkjet water slide paper in a laser printer, so I don't think they bond real well. If I get the right paper, and the printer I've been using is out of order, so I've not been in a hurry to buy the right printer paper yet until they get the printer fixed.
Yeah, that would actually make it a lot easier if I can just use the full Juggernaut. And with that head, with the pit head, I'm guessing when you you don't even need to include a ponytail. Just I'm gonna have to shave it bald.
Oh yeah. For his brother.
Yeah. The only problem with that is I'm gonna have to try to find clawed hands that fits the 80th body.
I think the monster venom hands fit it pretty well.
Yeah, that's the thing though. I only have monster venom. It's not like I have. I don't know even if getting them casted.
I have an extra set from Sludge, but I have no idea where to put them. They're in this mess somewhere.
Yeah, I would need a set for Pitt and for his brother.
Yep.
Unless I can add claws to the open Hulk hands.
Why won't you sit? These eyes are being stubborn.
Yeah, I'm gonna be placing a pretty big AliExpress order soon.
Yep.
I'm gonna need a few Hulks, maybe another Juggernaut.
Well, there's a contest coming up here, so.
Oh, I get to enter too.
We probably shouldn't enter since it's.
No,
we're going to
I was gonna say no harm if I entered, but you know what? just to all the good listeners and all the good subscribers out there, you know what? I want to give everyone else a chance.
Here we go.
But if anybody's got Monster Venom hands they want to give up, I'm your guy.
Yep.
No, but like I said, if I can get a friend, a local guy here, one of my buddies that can make casts, the only problem would be losing the articulation in the wrists. But you know what? At that point there, it's not like I'm going to need to be bending the wrists.
You shoot. This, I don't know why this set of eyes have been wanting to be so stubborn.
You know you're gonna have that. You're gonna have that one that's gonna give you problems.
Yeah, I'm thinking about this one's going to be just set it to the side here a minute and just go back to it. Yep, I'm going to walk away from it right now. They're lined up. We'll let it dry out, and I'll come back with Microsoft Saw again later.
Can you show me one of the finished Ragnarok heads close up?
I don't have any water slides on those. Those are ones that are so tiny. I have to paint those.
Oh, you're going to paint them then, eh?
Yeah. He's got teeny tiny eyes. Which I'll go ahead and switch back to paint and do some little bit of green on the eyes on these heads. Going back and forth between painting and decals. Yeah, the Smart Hulk heads, they're looking fantastic building.
Oh yeah, they really. Those pictures, I at least I get to blow up the pictures that you're sending me.
Yeah.
Wow, amazing! I love the color for both of them. Yeah, it'd be nice. I know you sent me that A-bomb head as well.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be nice to start. You know what? I have a feeling we're gonna get our customs done or started, and they're probably gonna announce it.
Yeah. That's why I don't like working on a lot of Marvel stuff anymore. They start putting all kinds of work on it, and next announcement, and for First Friday, or wherever they do it now.
I thought that was going to happen with my Heimdall. You remember how I was waiting for somebody to make me the helmet?
Mm-hmm.
Finally got the helmet, and they were announcing MCU figures. I was like, if they do this to me, oh man! But no, they didn't. They still didn't do that. I haven't even posted him yet. You know what it is? I haven't painted his hands yet.
Okay.
The Heimdall hands that came with that figure were too small on the Thor forearms.
Uh-huh.
They're way too small for that body, so I got the Thor hands on it right now, and that was from the 2-pack with Sith.
Yeah.
Dark World 2-pack there, and he's also got the horizontal hinge on the right wrist, which is good for the weapon, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I just gotta paint. I gotta match Heimdall's skin tone.
Back when I first started these heads, Gary asked about them. I said, "Yeah, I can hook you up." He made a Smart Hulk custom.
Oh yeah.
And that's gonna hook him up one of these smaller heads.
Is it, how long you been on Gary for?
I guess about 2 years now since been doing Instagram stuff for Collector Express.
Oh yeah.
First time we talked in person though.
Oh, nice. Wow, he was up pretty late though, eh?
Yeah, it's
4 a.m. Well, it's almost 4:30 there now. 4:20.
4:20. International time.
Yeah.
That's the beauty about when you're doing the painting the eyes. If you got the flesh tones that you started with, you can actually, if you don't stay perfectly in the round, you can take your flesh tones and, because your eyes are usually not completely perfectly round, your irises.
Yeah.
They get cut off by your eyelids, unless you're a crazy person.
Yeah. I know a few of those.
I had a friend dating one like had me and my sister met her and like, run away now.
Run. I gotta get your box together. Send your stuff.
Yeah, I gotta fix one up for you too. I got all that stuff in the closet upstairs. Well, you'll have some heads coming with it too.
Yeah. I gotta dig up the hand hinges for you because I got the 2 sets of Stiltman legs you needed.
Oh yeah.
What else was I said to you? Valkyrie, and there was something else.
I don't remember. We've done that so long.
I have it written down somewhere, but well, that's what I think as well. If there's anything else you needed,
Yeah.
I might have some fodder. Well, I have tons of fodder, but I don't know if there's anything. I know there was something else. What the hell was it now?
My friend that bought the original enlarged not Smart Hulk heads, the Toy Biz face-off heads I'm painting up.
Yep.
He bought them for both of us, for one set for me, one set for him to paint up. And he's had a lot of life change stuff happening with the family and stuff, so he's getting out of collecting. I need to ask him what to do with his heads here, since he paid for those. And he bought them. He didn't pay me anything. He just bought an extra set for me to paint up. I was like, dude, I'll paint them up for you.
You know, I was about to buy. I bought what's her name? I was looking for some of the new Thor stuff a few weeks back. I was on vacation for a week, and the only ones I found were Valkyrie, King Valkyrie. What's it called? They had Groot and they had Gore.
Yeah.
But
man, I don't like the MCU Gore. He looks so puny.
Yeah, no, you know, you can probably use that. What's this, Despair guy?
Yeah.
Or even the Sleepwalker. They kind of have that. They kind of have the comic look to him. But yeah, I guess we'll have to watch the movie to see it.
Yeah.
But I was gonna buy Valkyrie because she's got all the new penless tech and stuff, right? But you know
Mhm.
what? I'm sorry. I like I don't mind having multiple versions of characters and all, but I have the 2-pack with Thor, like her
Yeah.
look. She was what is it, a collector there, but
Yeah.
that one I have. But then the one in the white Valkyrie suit, the likeness is perfect. It's just a good looking figure, and I was gonna get this one just for just for the sake of it. But you know what? It doesn't even look as good as the white suited one.
Yeah.
The likeness,
I was looking at it the other day when I got I bought the
Ravager Thor, right?
Shogun and what was it? Looks like Jack Burton from Shogun and Little China
Oh yeah.
Thor. And he looked good. I picked that up. I was like, I don't really need another Thor, but I like the new body. I was like, heck, if I don't keep it in store, it's a good base for something. Plus, the shop I was at, he had them less than retail. They were $23 a piece. I was like, okay, I'll pick up Thor. I looked at the Valkyrie, and I was like, eh.
The face.
You already picked me up the better one anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, you saw the face on that one. The photo real tech isn't that great on that Valkyrie.
It's okay, but it's like.
But compared to the other two,
I'd rather have the white suits.
The one in the white suit is perfect. It looks exactly like her. Like I mean, I was looking at close-ups of and I saw a review on the new one, and the guy, I forget who it was now. They were praising how much it looks like her better than the other ones, and I'm watching the review saying, "Are you kidding me?" The white suit one has the perfect likeness.
I think some reviewers, like especially when they get recognized by the big toy companies, they're overly nice about stuff.
Oh yeah, I know. Because for him to say that was the best version of the character, no, there's no way, man.
I'm not naming any names or anything when I say that. It's just my it's kind of noticeable when you see it.
Oh yeah.
If you got a 40th anniversary G.I. Joe set from Hasbro, you probably say nothing but good stuff about Hasbro.
Yeah, no kidding, man. But yeah, I ordered the Jane Foster on Amazon. It came the next day. I was thinking about getting that Ravager Thor. What do you think of the actual Thor figure with that multicolored? I'm not a fan.
It's like we were talking about. I think you missed it. I think Steven brought it up. He called it like the Beta Ray Bill Thor.
Well, you know what? I have seen people are customizing Beta Ray Bill on that body. So
yeah, I think that's what he brought up. It's like somebody's put the Beta Ray Bill head on that. Somebody did earlier. I can't remember who. Maybe it was Gary.
Yeah, I think it was the hands and the head.
Yep. It might be Gary. I can't remember exactly who it said.
Okay, I'll say it here now before the movie comes out. I've said it to a few people before. I'm not sure if I mentioned it to you, but I think the movie has potential because a lot of people are starting to speculate that in one of the actual pictures for the movie, there's a character that's faded out, and a lot of people are saying they think it's Beta Ray Bill.
Oh, that'd be cool if it
because
is.
They're saying that he might be recruiting him to help in the fight. You know how he's traveling all over the place, and you know we all know he ends up in Olympus because of Zeus, right? Yeah. This is the part that I told a few of my friends a while ago. I have a feeling this is going to be how Hercules gets brought up into the MCU.
Oh, perfect opportunity.
Well, seriously, he's going to Olympus.
if they don't bring Hercules, it's be stupid for them not to.
If they don't even mention him or show him or anything, like,
Or
I mean,
they could easily just mention my son's on Earth or whatever, some kind of passing line, or my son used to travel there or something.
yeah.
One of my children used to go there and do deeds or.
Well, I'm wondering what the reason for him, because I know he's traveling around. You can see that he's traveling in the movie. So I'm guessing he's recruiting help. From what they're saying, he's probably looking for allies to fight Gore or whatever. But, like, I mean, what better way for him, like, to bring Hercules into the mix, right? Like, I mean,
yep.
Like why is he going to Olympus for to begin with?
Yeah, unless he's just trying to find his way after everything's happened. But Jane and Valkyrie's there, so he's with Earth already and got his Odin suit.
Yeah.
So it could be a recruiting thing against Gore, like you said.
Yeah, so I have a feeling like Zeus will probably offer his son's help if that's the case. That'd be great though.
Yeah.
Either way, like I said, people are assuming, but it's Beta Ray Bill that's going to be around. But I have a feeling we're going to see Hercules. Maybe that's just high hopes, but
well, they love the avert expectations anymore. So
yeah.
Who would play Herc?
Well, it's got to be somebody on par with Hemsworth. There, it's got to be a big boy, right?
Yep.
Maybe even bigger.
Get a stunt double because he has to work out when Chris works out.
Yeah, I mean, some people would even argue that Hercules can be bigger. You know, like more of like a like a muscle, a muscle man type.
Yep. Well, it's kind of his costume back in the early Marvel comics too. Is like a strong man looking costume.
Yeah. What do you think of the the Disney Plus wave?
Oh, I'm skipping it.
I'm curious to see what the She-Hulk's gonna look like, because you know she's the last figure in that wave.
Yeah, if She-Hulk's in it, that might be the only one I get.
I like Moon Knight too. I like the design.
Oh yeah, he's part of that. I forgot. Yeah, I got Moon Knight pre-ordered.
You got both, the suited one as well, or?
Yep.
I like the suited one too. Did you watch the series?
I haven't. I just like the looks.
Well, the series kind of makes me want both figures now. I'll just leave it at that. But yeah, the Hawkeye and what's her name? Kate
Bishop.
Kate Bishop. They look pretty good. Like,
Yeah, they look good, but I got plenty of Hawkeye figures.
Yeah, even as generic like soldiers, they both look good too. Like, I mean, if I'm not interested in the Build-A-Figure because it's that Vision as Ultron.
Yeah, I'm not interested in a what if character.
Yeah. But so the Miss Marvel, forget that. She just looks like a more realistic version of the two figures we got already.
Yeah, and it looks like they reused like the shoes from the America Chavez figure.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's probably some other reuse on it.
I'm not interested
like I said, I can take it or leave it with the Hawkeye and Kate Bishop, but Moon Knights I want both of them, and She-Hulk is the last spot most likely. Yeah, the good thing about She-Hulk, I know we just got the gray and the both Savage gray and green, but they gotta give us the her classic suit.
Yeah. And she uses that classic suit in the show, so
I know it looks good. That's what I'm saying, though. Hopefully the figure's good, because even if you were to pop on the, you know how the green one came
Mhm.
with the Savage head and the normal head.
yeah.
There you can just pop that one on, and hopefully the paints match. And there you go. You got your comic book She-Hulk right there.
Yep. That's what I was thinking. Upgrade the A-Force one, take the A-Force head, put on the MCU body. That's my plan.
Even if you use did you get both versions of the She-Hulk, the gray one and the green one?
Yep.
Yeah, the green one comes with a nicer head than the A-Force one.
Oh, does it? That's right. Yeah, it does. I haven't opened her up yet.
Me
I need
neither.
to build some new shells.
So you got the Savage head and you got the normal head. That one will go perfect on that body if it's any good.
I don't know what's going on with my. Might be where I've used the Q-tips a couple times, and it's got some of the micro set on it, so it's sticking to the brush and the Q-tip when I dab it. I just dabbed it, it picked it right off, and I touched it again and put it right back on. Let me change Q-tips and see if that's what the issue is. That should soak up the moisture. Yep, that's what it was. The sticky. That's what it was all, and just the Q-tip got sticky. So I should be able to do that with this one. Yeah.
But yeah, if I can, it'd be nice if I can get those bracers off of that knockoff, the knockoff Juggernaut.
Might just have to take a bowl them for several minutes and soften it up a little bit and just yank them off.
Is there a solution that you have, like acetone takes off crazy glue, but I'm not sure if it would be good to put on the figure.
I can just end up using just hot water and just soften the glue up and pry what's really hot. So hot where you about burn you when you touch it.
Yeah, yeah.
And I've had good luck out that.
Because when you actually look at it, it actually looks like it's molded on there.
It does.
Yeah, but I know it's glued, but it actually looks molded. That's how good they did a really good job on those figures, man.
The only thing that would make them better if they use softer plastic for the arms and legs.
I know.
Because that plastic is so hard. I saw another YouTuber. He got it. He couldn't. He said he was complaining. Can't get the hands to stay on. It's like, well, you got to push super, super hard once you change them out, because the plastic's so much more dense. It's almost like an ABS. It's not quite ABS, but it's close to ABS for the arms and legs. Like you see, like on When I was disassembling it, I had to take a hammer and pin to knock the pins out after I heated it up.
Yeah, you're better off just swapping the whole lower. But yeah, I'm considering using Juggernaut for Pitt's brother there.
Mm-hmm.
And if I could get those bracers off, I'd just use the whole figure. Because I got a couple of the customs I want to make. I'm going to be using the Juggernaut lower, but like, what am I going to be doing with all these Juggernaut upper bodies?
Yeah, I got one laying over here. It's like I got the legs and stuff for the Hulk. It's just, what am I going to do with these?
Yeah.
Oh, that turned out good. I used a set of dark green eyes on this one.
Oh yeah.
That one's actually for mine. I'm thinking I'm going to call it a rest on Hulk heads tonight. I made a lot of progress though.
Yeah, you did.
The big thing is this. To me, a paint takes so long to dry. When I was putting the green on the eyes, I had to paint. Did that black when the string first started, and it still wasn't dry.
Really?
Yeah. That stuff takes forever to set up. I got to touch up that little spot on that one while I'm doing it. I hate when people keep asking about the heads for sale. I hate telling them that don't do commissions because I know they like my work. I appreciate they like my work, but these have been in motion for a long time for me, you, Jason, and Gary, and you. So it's not like I'm just hoarding or going to sell them to somebody else.
Yeah, those are all spoken for.
I'm not selling any of them. I told Gary I'll hook him up, and he's just paying shipping to the UK.
Yeah.
Oh, these decals makes things so nice. It cuts out 3 steps. You don't have to paint the black. You don't have to paint the green. You don't have to do the pupil, and you don't have to do spectral highlight. So it takes 4 steps out. You don't have to paint eyes.
Yeah, I know that, and they look great.
In the brush. Time we got 11:43. Oh, almost 3 hours. Alrighty, my friend. I think this is going to be a night.
Right.
Remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, and we got a live stream on Saturday for a giveaway for one of those KO juggernauts we were talking about. Those things are fantastic pieces.
Yeah.
The one we're giving away is still sealed in the bag, ready to go to its new home.
Yeah.
It'll be 8 o'clock on Saturday night on June 18th. Well, thank you for stopping by, my friend.
All right.
You have a good one, and
You too. We'll talk.
Yep. Let me get the outro going.